Hi, I'm Mikey and I'm a senior at Riverside.
Madison, I'm also a senior at Riverside.
I'm Emma Bettine, and I'm also a senior at Riverside.
So we are the Hydrodippers. Give me 1 second. I have to share it. So the first question is, what is hydrodipping?
So hydro dipping is a new way of making products look more appealing or unique. And what it is you take a bucket and you fill it with water, and you take any color spray paints that you want and you just spray them in there for about however you feel where it's like layered in throughout the water. And you take um any you take any product you want and dip it upside down in the water without trying to get your fingers in it. And then you take the paint around it and then you take it out, and then it makes a cool design on any product that you put in.
Okay, so in the planning process, the whole idea originated because we were actually all hanging out one weekend and we saw it go this idea from social media. So when we tried it out, we didn't expect it to work, and then it did end up working, and we loved everything about it. So we decided to do for this project something that would reflect us as a group and our interests and show who we are. And while also keeping in mind the price range, if it would be reasonable enough that kids our age would want to buy it rather than having to go out and do it themselves, would want to buy our kit for it. The audience of who it would appeal to. So we were trying to appeal to kids our age and to both genders. That was one of the big problems, was that we couldn't appeal. It didn't appeal to most genders. Like when we did some of our market research, boys would say that they probably wouldn't buy this and wouldn't be as interested in it. And then the accessibility and practicality. So deciding on how to get it to ship and make it easy enough where people would want to just buy the kit rather than going out and doing it themselves. So after we went through those issues and problems, we had to decide what materials we would need and how to get them. So we were going to end up just going to Walmart to create the prototypes. If it was an actual company, we would buy them in bulk and create the kits and send them out. And then we had to decide how to market our product and get it out to the world for people to see.
So for our materials, we found that these products were more useful for the kit. And we narrowed it down the list by price and packaging and how easy the customers would be able to use these tools. And the tools that we would need are a water bottle, X-Acto knife, painter's tape, spray paint, finishing spray, primer, instructions, and a mask and gloves.
So even though those were the materials that could be used for the purpose of having a reasonable price and the necessity of the items, we created a diagram of what our prototype would look like, and we just included the priming spray to spray on the surface before you dip it so that the paint will stick on, the spray paint colors that you choose when going through the website, and then finishing spray so that it would be all glossy and look good. And then we included a tarp because it's really messy, so to put on the ground, and then a dipping tub for when you actually go to dip the item.
For the marketing, after finalizing the product, we brainstormed ways to make our idea, and we found that the idea was for kids through 10 to 18 years old, and that they could use it more than anyone else. And we based the findings and determined that we the platforms that we would advertise it on would be local events, websites, social media pages, internet videos, YouTube and TikTok, and also local newscasts.
What we decided to go with to fully market it in our best interest was the website Mikey created.
So initially, obviously, like Madison said, we were going to put together an actual kit, but with everything that was going on, we couldn't even get together to make a video that we were going to put on the website. So the website kind of became our final product. This is the home page that we did, which is a picture of an actual water bottle that we dipped. And then I also included kind of a what is it page so that people that don't really have any idea what it actually is could read about it, understand more, because it really is. I mean, I didn't know anything about it, but I really enjoyed making the water bottles and dipping them. So we included that. We included other stuff that could be dipped besides water bottles, that we've seen dipped and that I've actually dipped before. And then this page is where people can look at the kits that we have. With each kit, like Madison said, it comes with a primer spray, at least 3 cans of spray paint, and then as you get pricier, you get more cans of spray paint, and then 1 or 2 or 3 dipping tubs, the tarp, and then this finishing spray. And each kit comes, like, the more stuff that you get, the more dips that you can get out of it, which I also included because some people obviously wouldn't know that. And then we priced it. Price was always a problem for us because we were trying to keep it reasonable enough that people our age would want it, but the stuff in it is expensive. So the cheapest that we could do was $35 or $34.99 plus shipping and handling, and then it goes up by 30 and then 20 from there. And then the process that we did for placing an order, the email that I included isn't actually an email, but for the purpose of this, we just created it as what we would do as an example. But they would select their kit of choice, they would contact the email with that kit, and then once they emailed us, we would ask what color they wanted, the address they would have it shipped to, and then we would have payments made through like Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. So Madison, you can stop screen sharing now.
There we go.
So after doing the project, I would say that the biggest skill that I learned, I've never done like an entrepreneurship class before, so this was my first like actual experience with something like this. And overall, I think I just learned more about marketing ideas and working together with others on an idea like this. I've never done anything like it before. Even I took economics, but even then, this is much different than anything like that. So I think it gives a better understanding of how you can market an idea that you create.
I think that with doing this project, the most that I learned was how many steps go into it. It's not just one simple idea and then you can get it out there. Because like when you watch shows like Shark Tank, and you never think about everything that goes into getting a product on the market. So it was really surprising to me how much has to be done, and we didn't even get a chance to do everything that we were planning to do. So.
I've never taken any marketing classes either or anything like that, so this class has taught me a lot about that. And like Madison said, with Shark Tank and all that, and the amount of steps and the problems that you have to go through, there's a lot to it.
I definitely didn't expect that many problems.
Yeah.
So much for watching our video and for watching our presentation. So if you have any more questions, you can contact me at 20pahalski@riversideschools.net.
My email is 20patinee@riversideschools.net.
And mine is 20malacram@riversideschools.net.